I get asked a lot about what tools I use to run Mommy's home office. So I'm going to be doing a few episodes in the near future about those tools. And today we're going to talk about the absolute essentials for running an online business. And a lot of them are under $30 or free. So let's get to it. Oh, and all these links will be in the show notes, so don't worry.
You're listening to my mom
on the Mommy's Home Office Show.
Okay, Mom. Yes, you can. Love you. Yeah, push mommy up, eh?
Aw, thanks, guys. Now go play so I can record this. Welcome to the Mommy's Home Office Podcast, where I pull back the curtains and talk about the realities of starting and running a successful online business from home. I'm your host, Nicole Wynn. Let's do this. I can't wait to get started talking about these 5 tools because I use them every single day in my own business, and I know you guys are going to get loads of value out of this. So let's get started with number 1. Canva is one of my favorite tools, and all you Photoshop peeps, just hear me out, okay? I can work my way through Photoshop, but I'm not super efficient in it or proficient in it, and it takes so much time, more time than I want to spend on it. I want something that is going to be easy, quick, and gives me ideas. Let me tell you, this is so easy that my 7-year-old actually uses it, and he does his school projects on it and then just plays with it and designs cool things. Teachers, by the way, you totally need to know about Canva. It makes your lives and your students' lives so much easier if they knew that this tool was there. I've been telling all of the elementary school teachers all about it, and they are so in love with it. So what is Canva? It is this amazing tool that lets you create really awesome graphics. The reasons why I love it are that you don't need to know the dimensions of any of the different platforms. So if you're creating like a Pinterest image or a Facebook image or a Facebook ad or a cover photo or an Instagram post, you don't have to know those specific dimensions. Those templates are already in Canva. So it's awesome. You just click on the one that you want to use and you make it yours. Plus, it already has done for you templates that you can take and make your own. And another part is that it's free, or you can use Canva for work, which is totally worth the $12.95 a month. If you upgrade to Canva for work, it lets you upload fonts, do magic resizing. So if you create one document for, say, Instagram, and you want to use that for maybe a Pinterest image, you can click the little magic resize and click on Pinterest image and it'll do it for you. You don't have to do anything else, or you don't have to recreate a new image. You can save templates, you can organize your photos into folders, and it also gives you access to like 300,000 free photos, illustrations, and templates. So it's totally worth the $12.95 in my opinion. The free option is fine too. And this works for the paid one. If you wanted to buy any of their images, it's only $1. So you get to use it, and you can change that up for 24 hours. It's only $1. Now, I don't want you to just take their templates and just change the words and post that. No. I need you to change the background images, the fonts, the colors, make it your own. Your brand needs to stand out and cannot look like everybody else who's just using the same pre-planned templates from Canva. Okay, so moving on to number 2. The next one is Acuity scheduling. Now, the cost for this is either free or it's $15 a month. Now, if you take clients, set up interviews, set meetings, or anything else that requires your calendar and scheduling, please use a scheduling tool. Nothing infuriates me more than going back and forth trying to come up with a time to meet. Tools like Acuity scheduling do it for you, and it's super easy. You can even have your calendar embedded on your site, or you can have a scheduling page, or you can send a link to the person that you're trying to schedule with. That way they can do it on their time. They see when you're available and they click on it, and that's how they schedule. No more back and forth. Acuity also lets you take payments through Stripe and PayPal. So you can charge for your appointments, create packages, gift certificates, products, digital products, create payment plans, and subscriptions. So all that fun stuff. And if you upgrade to the paid version, you can even sync your calendar, and it blocks off any times that you're unavailable on your personal calendars too. So mine is synced with my Google Calendar. So anything that I have on the Google Calendar, say the kids' school stuff, I had to read to them this week for Read Across America. So that would have been blocked off on my calendar so no one could schedule with me during those times. It is really nice. Oh, you can also set up coupon codes, and plus it integrates with so many other software platforms, and you can set things up, automate it, and be done, which you guys know is like one of my most favorite things in the world. And it can do so much more. And it's only $15 a month. I think it's totally worth it if you are scheduling anything. Okay, so this next one is along the same lines as a scheduler. If you meet clients or you meet with a VA or a mastermind group or anyone else over the internet, then you probably need a way to talk to them, right? So this next one is Zoom, and it's either free or $14.99 a month. I like Zoom because it allows groups to video conference, kind of like Google Hangouts without the constant crashing. We used to do Google Hangouts all the time, and it would crash all the time, or one person would crash out, and it was just a mess. So with Zoom, you can have up to 100 participants for each of your calls and more if you need to. You just buy spaces for those extra people. And you can share your screen, which is a super big plus for me. Plus, you can see the participants on the screen. It's really cool, and I used the free version for a really long time, but I finally upgraded to the paid version because I needed more than the 40 minutes per meeting that you get with the free plan, and I needed to record my client sessions so that they could have them for future references. So Zoom is my go-to video conferencing tool, and I think you need to check it out because if you're meeting with clients face-to-face online, then Zoom is a great option for that. All right, this next one is Lead Pages, which cost about $25 a month or more, but I use the $25 a month plan. This has to be the easiest way to build your landing page like ever. What is a landing page, you might be asking? Well, it's like a standalone web page that has text and or videos directing people to give their email addresses, sign up for something, buy a product, or anything really. I'm sure you've seen them. You just probably didn't know that's what they were called, or they may have been called a splash page in the past. You've heard that maybe, but they're super common and they're all over the place. I use Lead Pages for all of my sales pages and opt-ins. It really has everything you need already put into template form, so it's pretty much plug and play. And you can really make it your own now, where a few years ago it kind of was more difficult. Plus, the templates have all been rated for how well they convert, so you can choose the one that is known to convert best. All right, just some realness now. In the past, I have tried to find less expensive options and tried to build my own, but it was such a waste of time. I had to scream at myself to stop trying to recreate the wheel. Anything that saves me time is and should be a no-brainer. So Lead Pages is where I go to create all of my opt-in forms, all of my sales pages, that kind of stuff. It's just easier. Now that brings us to our last tool, which my number one email tool, and I've tried a lot, it's ConvertKit. It costs $29 a month when you're first starting out because you have less than 1,000 subscribers, most likely. After you get more subscribers, it will go up. But trust me, that's well worth it because if your subscribers are going up, that's a really good thing. And I never feel bad about paying ConvertKit for more subscribers. You've probably heard a million times that you need a list. The money is in the list. Maybe you're like, what the F is a list? Well, my friend, they are referring to an email list and all of the subscribers that are on that list. Those statements about needing a list have never been truer than right now. Maybe you've experienced the lack of engagement and reach on your Facebook and Instagram posts, or at least you've heard about it. I hate to break it to you, but you do not own your followers on those social channels. Mark Zuckerberg does, actually. So it's super important that you get your followers off of social and onto your email list. This way, you can reach those people without having to run ads to them. Honestly, you should not have to pay to talk to your people. So get them off social and onto your list. I don't know about you, but there are certain people I follow online, and when they send me an email, I know it's going to be packed with great info and I'm going to want to open it. Or maybe it has a promo code or something. Come on, we all know how many promo codes Pottery Barn sends out and how much we use those. When you deliver amazing content in your weekly emails and use your social media accounts as a supplement to those emails, that's how you build your business. And that's how you take it to the next level. Your email list is gold, but you have to actually send emails. Don't just collect them and let them sit there. Trust me, I've totally been guilty of this and totally regretted it. I love ConvertKit for this because it charges me for the actual subscriber. So if the person is on multiple lists, I only get charged for them once. I don't get charged for every list that they're put on. Also, it integrates with everything pretty much. So I can set those automations that I love so much and be done. They've done an amazing job listening to online business owners, and it actually has been made specifically for us, online business owners. So I really want you to check out ConvertKit if you haven't already. MailChimp is great and it's free, but honestly, it doesn't have all these integrations and add-ons and tagging and different things that you can do that can really make an impact. And if you're trying to get to the next level and you're trying to make this really work, then you really do need a serious email server. And ConvertKit is the one I am 100% behind. So check it out. Well, guys, these are just a few of my favorite must-haves, and for under $30, you can't beat it. I use every single one of these tools almost daily in my business, and I could not imagine trying to do this without it. As always, all of these links are in the show notes, so go check them out, and I hope you have an awesome day. I really hope that you're loving this podcast as much as I am. If you are, please, please, please leave a raving review on iTunes so more moms can find us. Easiest way to get there, mommyshomeoffice.com/iTunes. And just one last thing. Mom, you've got this. Now go kick some ass.